Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to just do my video on a handheld tripod instead of the regular one. So sorry in advance if it's a little bit shaky. So I posted on my Instagram a poll if you guys wanted to hear about advice I would give to my younger self versus how to keep a wellness journal. And the topic that got the most votes was the advice I would give to myself when I was younger. So that is what I'm filming right now. Which also means that next week I'm going to film how to keep a wellness journal. So this is advice that I would give obviously to my younger self, particularly in high school and early in college/university years. So in no particular order, I'm just going to fire off some bullet points of advice I would give to my younger self. The first piece of advice I would give is hang out with who you like and not who is popular. Don't pick your friends based off of what group they're in, how they look, how they dress, if they're considered to be cool. Literally just hang out with whoever you like. It doesn't matter what group they're in. Do not be concerned about being in some popular group. Be kind to your parents. For the most part, if you have decent parents, they want the best for you. And honestly, when I was 12 years old, I actually thought that I knew more than my parents. So I just wanted to say that as you get older, you're going to realize it anyways. You're going to realize when you're older that your parents actually did know better and they did want the best for you. So you may as well listen to them now rather than regret later that you made their lives a lot more difficult than they needed to be. You only have one reputation, and it is so crucial to protect that reputation. Don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big or that they are not possible. In high school, I was really passionate about photography and I wanted to go to Ryerson for that. And honestly, I allowed my friends and teachers to talk me out of it. Also, my prof in college told me that I would starve and live in a van if I wanted to pursue creating documentaries. And unfortunately, I did listen to that. I did let that get to me, but that's what I was passionate about. And now later on in life, I'm kind of getting back into these things. I know that it's really hard and it's tempting, but don't focus on boys right now. Focus on your friendships, focus on your family, and really focus on school. Honestly, there are so many girls that I meet that are in their early 20s and they haven't been in a relationship yet, but then once they get in a relationship, it's just a really healthy one, and I've just noticed that they work out so much better. And I believe it's because they were able to develop who they were as an individual, as their own person through their high school years, through college, through university. They were able to develop who they were and be comfortable and confident in being alone, and then they found someone who was on that same level and they came together and had a healthy relationship. Whereas when you're that young, what I did is I was always in a relationship and I never got to truly know who I was as an individual on my own. Don't be in a hurry to grow up, because once you turn 22 or 23, all of a sudden you're just going to wish that you could freeze yourself at that age, and you're not going to want to get any older. You're not going to want to turn 25, and once you're 25, you're not going to want to get any older than that. And then you're going to be wondering why you're always wishing that you were older. There's going to be a lot of guys that want you, but it doesn't mean that they respect you, and there is a huge difference. Practice not caring what other people think. When I look back at myself when I was younger, the main thing that I think is I wish that I just went for it. I wish that I didn't care what other people thought. I wish that I just joined different sports and joined different clubs and used my full potential and tried out for things and befriended people who weren't popular or whatever it was. Just anything you do, I suggest don't care what other people think. Obviously not in a way that you're doing anything to hurt yourself or to hurt other people, but I just mean that whatever your heart's desire is, I just suggest that don't be afraid of what people are going to think. Don't post anything online or send anything that you wouldn't want your parents to see or your future employer to see. And a lot of the times, it's not even what you put up on the internet, it's photos that you choose to pose in. And seriously, who cares what anyone thinks? If you don't want to be in a picture, you don't want to be in a picture. If you don't want to be in a picture holding a drink, then you just say sorry, it's for my image. If you have fights with your friends or falling outs, don't seek revenge. That person is going to suffer whatever consequences for whatever they did, but don't seek revenge. It's not your job. Don't allow people to treat you poorly or speak to you in a demeaning way. Not a friend, not a boyfriend. It doesn't mean that you lash out and call them out or anything like that. It just means that you walk away from people that aren't serving you or they aren't respecting you. If they aren't making you feel good, Just practice listening to your intuition and knowing this person is not good for me or they're not treating me with respect. And so you have to hold that person accountable for their actions, and if they're not going to change, then you have the right to walk away. Oh my god, my mouth is so dry, I think you can hear it. Don't feel as if you have to start doing things just because your friends and people around you are doing them by a certain age, whether that's getting into a relationship, drinking, having sex, whatever. Just because your friends are doing that at a certain age, it doesn't mean, or even that everyone is doing it at a certain age, it doesn't mean that it's your time to do that. You have to do what is good for you and what feels right to you, not when other people are pressuring you to do things, or not even when you're influenced by other people just because they're doing something at that age. Don't gossip, don't talk about other people. It actually only makes you look bad. If you're happy and content with yourself, you don't need to be worried about what other people are doing. You don't need to be worried about talking bad about other people. You don't need to spread rumors about other people, because again, it only reflects poorly on yourself. Realize right now that you are smart, you are beautiful, you are talented, because when you're older, you're going to look back at that girl or that boy or whoever you are in high school, and you're going to be like, wow, I was beautiful, or I was talented, or I was smart. And I really wish that I appreciated it at that time. I wish I wasn't so hard on myself. Don't fight with other girls over a boy, or boys don't fight with other guys over a girl. It's not the other girls that are the problem, it's that person. If you have a boyfriend and he's talking to other girls and he's doing whatever, you can't go after all of these other girls. It's not them. They're not the problem. It's that one person. It's like that Taylor Swift song where she's talking about nobody can steal your boyfriend. It's their choice if they want to leave. And the last thing that I want to say is just be nice to everyone, smile at people, be kind to people, even if they're not in your group or not, even if they're not your friends. Just be nice to everyone, because being nice is an amazing legacy to leave behind. And those people will remember you. Alright guys, so that's it. That is my advice. There's probably so many more things that I could say, but those are the most important things that I would say to myself when I was younger, and also just what I would say right now to girls and guys in high school, in first year, in second year, whatever age you're at, all of these things can still apply to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking my video, for sharing my video, subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah!